Hey, thank you for coming in to learn more right now about numbers. Now, numbers is one of those things that overwhelms people all the time. You know, if I don't run my numbers right, if I don't get the numbers exactly right, then I won't get the right deal or I'll make a mistake. Well, I want you to just relax a little bit about numbers. My goal today is to keep this very, very simple for you, okay? I want you to focus on 3 areas for your numbers. Number 1, I want you to figure out what's going on in your market. Is your market going up? Is it one of those faster moving markets where houses are disappearing very, very quickly? Or is it a slower market? It's one of those markets where houses have a tendency to sit on the market a little bit longer. You know, it takes a while, maybe 60, 90, even over 100 days to sell a house. That's a couple different factors you need to get comfortable with. And the reason why I want you to start learning this information, and you'll get a lot of this when you're qualifying your buyers, is you need to find out what kind of a discount your buyers want. What kind of discount are they looking for on these properties? So number 1, understanding your market and getting a discount on these properties. What discount do these properties need? Now, most of the time your cash buyers will tell you they either need a 20% to a 30-35% discount on properties. Now, a 20% discount is going to be in those faster moving markets. This is going to include their profit and their expenses for them fixing up the house and putting it back on the market, because no buyer is going to want to do the work and not make some money. But you also need to take into account some of their expenses that they're going to have along the way. Now, in slower moving markets, people need to have a little bit more risk management, so they're going to need a bigger discount. These are the markets where they're going to need at least a 30% discount, okay? So my biggest advice to you with this is start getting knowledge about what's going on in your neighborhood and talking to these cash buyers. So once we've handled the discount that our buyers are looking for and understanding a basic knowledge of our market, what we really need to dial in there is, what is this house worth in great shape? That's that ARV, or after repair value, I was talking to you about in the training. I want you to dial this in. You need to know what a house could be worth beautiful to be able to make this profit. So to do that, I encourage you to get comps. Comps are those comparable sold houses that we talked about. They need to be sold for sure. They need to be fixed up and sold retail-wise, so somebody could move into them right away. They need to be in the same area within a half a mile. They need to have kind of all the same aspects that your house would have, including square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms, all of that, so that we're definitely comparing apples to apples, okay? So once we have comps, we'll know what this house could sell for in great shape, okay? So that's the second thing we need. And the third thing we need is a rough idea of what it's going to cost to repair these houses. What is it going to take the house in its current condition right now to make it nice so that a retail family would want to move into this house? And we just need a rough idea of what this is. And I have lots of numbers in the book that I want to refer you guys back to, the light, medium, and heavy. But I want to give you a few other tips right now on how to dial in these numbers for your market. One of the best ways that I found to find out how to estimate repairs is, again, by spending time with my cash buyers. Spending time with them and finding what it is that they spend on their houses. If ever you get an opportunity to swing by a project that your buyer's working on, do it. And while you're there walking through the house, as they're telling you, hey, I fixed up the kitchen, ask, how much money did you put into this kitchen? So you have a rough idea of what it was before to now, so you can start dialing in those numbers to really, really target your area. Now, there's a few other places you can go. You can spend some time at your local home improvement store to get a dialed in information of what those costs are going to be. Also, sometimes pick a house that you are very interested in or you think might be a good fit, and ask a contractor to come out and give you a bid for what those repairs would be, and request that they itemize that so you can again get more comfortable with what those repair values are going to be. And once I have these 3 aspects, I can actually start making offers on properties. I'm going to start with that ARV, that after repair value we got from comps. From there, I'm going to take my buyer's discount off, that 20 to 30, maybe even 35% in a slower market, off of the price of the home. Then I subtract the repairs from there, and at that point in time, I'll have a wholesale price that I can advertise to my cash buyers. Now again, I don't have the property locked up yet, so from that wholesale price, I need to reduce whatever profit it is that I want to make. So I encourage you to shoot for that $5,000, $10,000, $2,000, whatever your market allows, but then subtract that from there, and that will give you the maximum allowable offer that you can offer on a property. Remember, now is your time to profit.